Okay, let's hope that the technology works. Then I'm a lot clearer than last week. And the joys of having an Ethernet cable. I'm actually able to now stream and do things from my treatment room. So let's see how we get on today. Now, if you've got any questions or if the music seems a little bit loud or you need me to change it, then every now and then I'm going to check my WhatsApp. So in a minute, I'm going to put the music on and you're going to see how it sounds and then let me know, and then we can start with a good stretch and tone. Okay. So I only do one class a week, but if you are interested in more, there's a brilliant Pilates site that's online. If you want to join, you can. And Be Body Fitness. And also soon be up and running and get the toning tables back on track as well, which will be amazing because I know a lot of people have benefited from that. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the music on, and if you're on WhatsApp and you're watching, just let me know if it sounds okay. Hopefully it should be clear. Though if it sounds okay, actually hit the like button on here. There's a little thumbs up. So I'm going to try it first and then we can start. Okay, so can you hear it? If not, actually just if not, just drop me a text. Okay, I'm just going to check my WhatsApp, see if you can hear it. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, so great, you can't hear it. Okay. But then you came along and proved me wrong. I was so mistaken. Yeah. Is it too loud or does it sound good? Right, okay. Well, welcome Amanda. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Remember, all of these, super, perfect, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our stretch and tone. All of the classes are here for you to watch at any time, free. So if this benefits you, then share it. So let's start. Make sure you have water, a mat, a pillow. If you haven't got a mat, you can use the carpet. Okay, so remember, stay hydrated at all times. It's really important. So we always start in good posture, so I'm just going to pan down just to show you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the feet parallel, knees soft, pulling in, lifting up, tilting and engaging from the core, and pulling up. Okay, we're going to start in good posture. So you're going to pull in, lift up, and smile. Okay, hands by the side. Are we ready? Let's warm up the shoulder girdle. So pulling in. Here we go. Shoulders up. Take it back. And down. And again. Are we ready? Shoulders up. And back. And down. And again. Shoulders up. And back. And down. And once more. Shoulders up. Pull back. And down. And we're going to do a nice shoulder circle. Are we ready? So take the shoulder up and back. And again, the other side. Really open up and increase that lovely fluid into the shoulders. It will set you up for the day. The other side. We're really warming and increasing that shoulder girdle. And again. Both together with a little bend. Bring the shoulders back. And again. Bring the shoulders back. And turn to the side. Or you can face me. Pull in, lift up. Tuck the buttock under. Hands behind. And we're just going to pull back. And stretch. And release. And again. Pull back. And release. Once more. Pull back. and then release. Last time, pull back, and as you pull back, make sure the head doesn't poke too far forward. Pull up, lift up, shoulders back, and then release. Have a little shake out. And we're going to start by just opening up a little bit more. Bring the arms down to the side, and then head turn to the right. Come back to center. And again, to the left. So it's just a gentle move, just increasing mobilization. And ear to shoulder. Then come back up. And the other side. Back up to center. Repeat that again. So to the right. Back to center. And the other side. Let me just check if I've got no messages on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm in. Well, hi Leslie, lovely to have you with us as well. Hello peeps. Okay, pull in. Okay, shoulders back. So you'll have done this, center, you've done that, and center. Now let's do some chin tucks. So chin down, and then back up. Chin down, and up. We never take the head back, it's always chin down. And then a nice side. Then come back to center with the chin. And then the other side. And back. And then release. Have a shake out. Okay, stabilizing the shoulder girdle. And all that means is keeping it nice, level. And we're going to take the arms out. We're going to do a nice rotation stretch. So we're going to take it back. You will feel this in the spine as well as the shoulders coming back. So if I show you from the other side, so we're going to take it back. Okay, so I'm twisting, causing a nice twist through the lower back and the upper back and the middle back and the other side. My hips are facing forward. So let's try that again. Take it back. Then come back to center. The other side. Gentle twist of the spine. It's so important to warm up gently before we do any other work. Just increases flow of the body. Take it back. Come back to center. And back. Only a couple more. Then come back. And again. One more either side. Back. And center. Bring the arm back. And now drop the arms. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll through the spine, straightening out the lower back, pulling in. This stays engaged. And what we're doing is we're rounding and stretching the upper back. So you're going to just take it down. Just a little way first of all and come back up. And drop the shoulders. Again. Pull in, tuck the buttocks under and roll forward. Come back up. Now, only if you can, if you haven't got any spinal problems or conditions, keep them. Any pathologies in the lower back, we can go lower. So you're going to pull in, keep this part of the back straight, round out, and see how low, comfortably you can go. Okay, just take it back so your seat is nice and stretched. You'll see the stretch in the upper back, and roll back. Once more. Pull in, straighten the back. It's important to lengthen, stretch that lower back. Come back. And have a shake out. Remember, if you need a drink at any time, water's really good. It hydrates the muscles. Woo! Okay. And bring the arms to the side. Okay, we're going to open up across the chest. Take one arm up, and the other. We call this don't shoot rate for shoulder pathologies. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull back, 2, 3, 4, and release. Yes. If you notice my shoulders are level, I might need to adjust them slightly and pull back and release. And again, pull back and release. And again, pull back, opening up across the chest, and then release. Again, just take the arms. We're going to open up the shoulders. So all we're going to do is take it back and forward. Back. So when I take it forward, I'm not pronating too far forward. What I'm doing is taking it to a neutral level and back. And back. Really feel the stretch in the deltoids across the clavicles. Here we go. Pull back. Stretch and breathe. Remember, the breath is important. And have you lost your core? Are you not pulling in? Every opportunity you can, just pull in that core. So I'll show you the difference. If I stick the belly out, or if I pull in, lift up like I've got a tight pair of trousers on, and pull it in, it's better. So relax the shoulders, shaking out. Just 4 more. So pull, release, back, release, again, release, and hold it back. And then release. Shake out those shoulders. You should already feel, if you place your hands onto the area of the warmth, of increasing that blood. Okay. 2 options here. Bring the arm down. We're just going to take it to option 1 first. Pull it in, lift up. So we're going to just take it side. We're mobilising. Centre. We're not holding stretch, we're just mobilisation. And stretch. So we're going to do 4 of these. If you feel just comfortable doing these, just stick with this. Mobilisation only. And then if you can, your next stage. And again, out. You should start to feel our transverse abdominals. And I bet you're wondering, where are they? All around here. Keep it going. If you find that quite easy, you're going to go up and down, and down, up and down. And again, really stretch. But again, if it feels too much, you take it to the first. Mobilising, and you start to feel it lengthening and stretching in the spine. Come back to centre, have a shake. Arms quite heavy, you don't realise when you're holding them up here, there's a lot of weight on this. If you feel any movement, always do the opposite. So what I'm going to do is, again, pulling in, lifting up, rounding down, and mobilise. And all that is just loosening the arms and taking any pressure away from the area. Let me just check what's up to make sure that there is no one else. Okay, no, we're fine. Right, so no other problems, good. We can carry on. So let's work that shoulder cuff rotator. Arms up, so whatever you do, don't shoot. Now rotate. Bring the arm down, then come back up. The other side, and come back up. Down. So what we're doing, we're using the weight of the arm to mobilise the shoulders. 2 more. Again, all of these can be done sitting down as well. Down and come back up. Hold and pull and breathe. Release the arms. They should be feeling a little bit heavy. Have a shake out. Okay, let's start to twist and engage the back, upper back, mid back, or thoracic. Bring the arms in. So I'm just going to change the screen slightly so you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going in, so you can take the legs out. So my feet are coming out that way, my hips are open, with the arms in. And I'm going to bend down. So I'll just strengthen a little bit on the thighs. And then Take the arms slowly round to the right. And hold. Hips facing forward and breathe. Hold it there. That's good. A little bit of strengthening on the legs. Come back to centre, drop the arms. And we're just going to push through the legs. The idea with this move is you're going to loosen. So we're loosening up that tightness in the sacroiliac joints, joints of the lower back. Then bring the arms down. Then bend. Take the arms up. And let's take it round to the other side. Again, you'll find everyone's got mixed abilities, so do what you feel is comfortable. And just hold it there and breathe. A little bit longer. Drop the arms down and move. And just going to push through the legs. So push and pull in the core.
When I'm with you.
Just moving through the legs, just so you can see what I'm doing with my legs. Okay, so I know my head's cut off, but we're just going to push and push. So I'm taking the foot out and just push and work through the legs. And drop the arms down. So we're working, starting to warm up the thighs, the knees, the feet. And now bring the shoulder in. Really important to create a nice fluidity in the body. And we're going to take it down. Okay. Everyone finds you have different flexibility, so don't worry if too much you find you can do a little bit of this. Just take it to where you feel comfortable. So my foot is pointing out. And I'm front on. Forearm. And then I'm going to twist and open and rotation. I'm pulling in from the core. You will feel it stretching here. Your class yesterday, I can feel it. Okay, hold it there. Then come back to centre with a bend. Holding that bend. I know you're just sitting there. It's like, pull up, lengthen from the core. The other side. And bend. Pull the body out so again, opening up the chest. You feel that lovely stretch. Hold it there. And then come up, push up, pull in. And now we're going to bend. Walk those feet in, have a little shake out as we're going to go into the next set. So if you find it too much, just take a little bit here and hold that stretch. You're still strengthening. Okay, you can take a little bit deeper if you can. Okay, the farther you take the leg away, the harder it is, the closer you. So you're going to bring the forearm, you're going to open up, but this time we're going to open. So my arms going right up, and I'm opening up, and breathe. Nice easy breath work. And breathe. Push up. Now, as I push up, I'm not pushing up with my arm. I'm just using that to rest. I'm pulling in, engaging the core. Come back to centre, have a little kick out. And then we're going to repeat that on the same. So, we're going to take it up all the way. And stretch. So again, remember, if you want to make it easier, you can just take it here, make it harder, make it even harder. You can take that leg out, whenever you feel comfortable. The good thing is when you do it at your own pace, if you find anything that's too much, always be aware of the body. Then come up. Now this time I'm bending and transferring that weight. You should be feeling it on here. And then pat those legs down. Okay, the reason we pat down, we release any lactic acid burn. Okay, So just going to go into the next one. So take the feet out. We're going to assume, as we did before, bending. Pull in, engage the core. This time, you're going to straighten that leg. And you're going to turn. You're going to open up. You're going to bend. The arm's going to come. But this time, okay, stay here, or if you're able, you're going to straighten out. So we're lengthening and stretching. It's a really good hamstring stretch, but it works on the medial muscles. Option 2, hands to the floor. Option 3, I would say if you've not done this before, just stick with the opening out. And I always say smile. If you smile, it makes it so much more pleasurable. There we go. You should really feel that in the inner thigh. But also, I'm not holding any tension here. If you find it too much, something you do, just pop the hands behind the back. Bend, the arm comes up. I'm not pushing up with the arm, I'm pulling in with the core. And have a little shake out. Let's repeat that on the other side. So again, bed, assuming posture. At this point, remember, open up. Option 1. Option 2. And option 3. And breathe. And relax the head. Try not to hold any tension. And remember, any problem, any pain in the neck and shoulders, hold it here. And smile. Bend that back leg, forearm. We call this stabilisation. If I was to pull up from, I'll show you how to do it wrong, only so that you know going forward, don't do this. Don't do this toe. Okay, so if I was down here and I went straight up, too much pressure on the lower back. So always stay. Pull in, lift up, and then shake out. Okay. Pulling in, lifting up. Let's have a look. Let's go to a little standing pelvic tilt just to take some of the pressure off the lower leg work. Feet parallel, knees soft. Standing in good posture. And onto the abdominals. And the other one into the small of the back. So pull in, lift up, and clench. And breathe. And release. Just so that you can see what this looks like. Okay, feet parallel, knees soft, I've got the knees, hands there. Pull in, I'm lifting up, and clenching under, and I release. I pull in, lift up, clench under, and release. Don't hold your breath, pull, lift up, clench, and release. Pull in, lift up, and clench, and release. This is a good point to grab yourself some water, so I'm going to have a quick sip of water. Remember, muscles don't work so well when they're dehydrated. Okay, coming back, centre, so we've done a little bit of mobilisation work. What we're going to do now is we're going to start to work on the hip area. Okay, so pulling in, lifting up. You're going to take your leg, move that back a little bit. You're going to take your leg a little way from the floor to where you feel comfortable. Now, if it feels too much holding it up into this position, you can just rest it on the floor. And we're going to bring it in. So we're going to repeat that. Pick it up, hold, down, and a bend. Keep it fluid, up, take it down with a bend. Pick it up, out, down with a bend. So it's going to be very fluid. Bend, so we're mobilising using the weight of the leg can hear myself click, click, clicking. And bend, come up, take the leg out. Bend. Now this time, you're going to hold the leg up. Okay, get your good balance. And again, you can use it with your foot resting on the floor. But what we're going to do is we're going to pulse. We're going to take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it forward if you can and hug that knee into the chest. If it feels too much to bring the leg up, in between, just have a little roll down. Okay. And again, pull in and lift up. Engage the core, take the leg out and breathe. And we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you really give that extra hold, bring the leg in and hug. When you start to do one-legged positions, it can take a little while for you to get your balance. Don't worry. One day my balance can be really good, and the other day it can be not so good. Just accept and just start to work on it. Bring the leg down, shake out. Okay? Talking about balance, so we're just going to start to get our centre of gravity. So you're going to take your right leg up and just hold. At the same time, pull in, lift up. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Soften the supporting leg. Another 10 seconds. And release down. Okay, we're going to repeat that again so that we can then go on to the next balance move. So this is just engaging the brain, engaging the core. Saying, okay, so I need to start to balance. You know, the muscles will connect and I talk to the brain and say, yep, I need to hold that balance. Okay. A little bit longer. Remember, if it feels too much, lower. Even if you take your foot off a little away from the floor, that's fine. Shake out those legs. Now we're going to do our first standing balance. Okay. So first of all, you're going to take the leg up like you did, and you're just going to take it out. Now, if you do need to use something for support, that's fine. Doesn't matter, especially when you're starting. Take it out. And then what we're going to do is when I left leg out, I'm going to try and take my opposite arm.
Come a little bit closer.
And when I feel my balance is okay, I'm going to take my other leg and hold.
It's been days, but you never
We'll make it a bit harder. You can start to go down to the floor and then bring the arm open. Just going to get the balance. Keep back. Try and control it as you bring the leg back. And shake it. Take the other leg out. Step back, get your balance first. The opposite arm, take it out. Okay. This is about trying to engage, and she says as she falls flat on her face, engage in the core.
Yeah, I can really start over. Yeah, in the back of my mind, there's someone waiting
and
on
then come back. Remember, try to control.
Because you're scared
And then I shake out. Okay, let's just stretch out some of the leg muscles. We're coming into a bit more balance. So I'm just going to tilt this a little bit lower. Doesn't matter if you see my head, but you need to see my legs. Okay, so I'm going to step back into a calf stretch. I'm not doing this. I'm literally just taking my back feet should be parallel with the front. And hold it there.
She's too used to be. Your friend said that you left me.
A little bit longer.
I'm glad that's what you believe.
Keep it there, just make sure
ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right.
Okay, no problem. Music still okay. Good. Come out of that stretch. And then stepping back. So heel to the floor, feet parallel, look in, and hold that stretch. So as a rule of thumb, 8 seconds to activate the brain, double it, and then if you can, double it again, you get maximum stretch into the muscle. Hold it there, a little bit longer, and then release. Shake those feet. Okay, so we're now going to do the Soleus Stretch, and the Soleus Stretch is the deeper one, so that's stretched out and gastro, double-headed muscle. Now let's do the Soleus. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the leg back, heel down, and place the weight onto that back leg. So I tend to like to take my foot off. It doesn't matter. You hold your foot there, pulling in, engaging the core, and hold. We do this for 30 seconds. And breathe. A little bit longer. And release. Shake out those legs. Give them a really good shake out. And again, the other side. So the foot goes back, the weight gets placed back, heel down. Okay. I always like it in class when I go, oh, and I do my Jackie Chan move. Just hold it there. That's good. Pull in, lift up from the core. Remember core, core, core all the time if you can. And then if it feels too much, don't worry. Just release from there. Do a roll down at any time. And then shake. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we're starting to work, engaging the core. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to some hip mobilisation. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is you're going to place the foot on the lower part of the leg, bend that supporting leg, and then we're going to open up and back to centre. All I'm doing is I'm oiling the joint. And back to centre. Breathe, open, and back to centre. This time I'm going to hold that open. Okay, 2 options. You can either push back or you can just rest it down. Come back to centre and shake out those hands as well. Okay, pull in and then let's open. Come back to centre and now open. So I'm trying to pull in at all times. Come back to centre and now open. Option 2 is just push that leg back, a nice stretch. Slowly back to centre and release down. Okay, if you need some water, make sure that you grab your water. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to do some hip circumductions. Take the leg in front. So we're going to use the weight of the leg as we bend and open. Now, when you're starting this, you might find it easy to bring the leg down to the floor. If you've done this before, we can keep it up. Okay, so we're going to alternate. So keeping it up, and I'm going to keep it down. Just so that you can see the 2 options. Keep it going. Bring the leg down and bend, and the other side. Take the leg out, pull in, and circle. Again, the 2 options. However, you can keep it going without touching the floor. And then take it down, transfer the weight across both sides, a little bend. And then come up, and as you come up, give yourself a little squeeze. And bend, squeeze. Bend and squeeze. Bend and squeeze. And bend, hold it there. You're going to turn your feet so that your feet are parallel. And what we're going to do is safely roll down. So pulling in, remember, when we do the roll downs, what we're doing is we're pulling, so I'm straightening that lower back and rounding from the top. So feet parallel, legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and pull in, roll down to where you feel comfortable, and roll up. And again, roll forward. And roll up. Fold the arms, cross, and then lean forward to where you feel comfortable and just hang. And as you hang, just move the shoulders as I'm doing from left to right, and you'll feel a lengthening in the low back. It's a really nice release move. Slowly this time, really slowly roll up through the spine. And then take a breath, have some water. Chills. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I always put just a little bit of routine in. And the reason is to increase the heart rate after we've stretched and mobilised, helps to get rid of any toxins, and then we'll just do a couple of exercises on the floor. Okay, so again, grab yourself some water. As we know, water is so good for the body. And it's funny actually when you don't realise that the therapy of water and how important it is just for a whole range of different things. Okay. So we're going to start. I'm just going to put the music up a little bit louder. So hopefully it won't be too loud. Just let me know if it is okay. And if you can hear the music. Okay, it looks like you're all okay. So let's start. So as we always start, with just a little march. Again, you can keep it lower impact or have a little spring in your step. Side step. Have a bit of fun. Good thing is to loosen the body. We're going to bring the arms across. Nice. Warm up. Routine. We're going to bring some strong arms. Nice little bicep. What about those triceps? Woo! It's like you're pulling up some weeds. Bring it to the weight. Pull it. Woo! You should feel that on the legs. Back on up. And it's the that I can't see. Bring it to mobilising. 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Back to launch. Just check the music's okay, not too loud. You bring it on, you bring it to me. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Step 2, 3, 4. Strong arm for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull out the wings. 2, 3, 4. And individual. Back to a launch. The 2. Strong arms. And back to a launch. Really bouncing step. It's almost like you're a trampoline. Side step. 4. Reverse. Strong arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pull. 2, 3, 4. And march. Side step. And it's the fact that I can't see. Bring it to me. Let's lower the heart rate back. The thing is, you only need to bring in short bursts. You actually activate that heart rate. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. And then, as we're lowering that heart rate, taking it out, bend, and then come up. Ooh. Bend, and then come up. Back to the gentle. Just a little tap. And heel. 2, 3, 4. And point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel kick for 1, 2, 3, 4. And point. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to make it harder, you can have a little jump. Heel, 2, 3, 4. Point, 2, 3, 4. Heel, 2, 3, 4. You bring it to me. And bring it to me. Sides. Bring it to me. Okay. Bring it to me. Let's lower. Bring it to me. The heart. Just a little side point. Bring the arms down. Bend. And then come up. Bend. And then come up. Finally bend. And well done. So you've just done a little bit of some mobilisation, some stretch, a little bit of boost to the system. Now we're going to just do a couple of floor exercises to help release any tension from that back. So if you needed to use the toilet, have a glass of water, get your mat ready, then use this time to do so. And I will set up too. Now I'm going to stay on here. You will see the screen change. Let's pop some music on. And we'll just adjust it so that it's slightly lower again. So I'm going to grab my mat just to make sure that you can all see me. Okay, I think we are nearly there. Tip that down slightly. Again, have a sip of water. Okay, so making your way safely to the floor. We're just going to do a couple of stretches to loosen up the back. So with your knees hip distance apart, Placing your hands onto the floor. We're going to go into, I call it like a coffee table really. Everyone uses me as a coffee table. So if you notice my back, I'm just going to put it in neutral so my back is straight. It's not too arched. It's just nice and straight. The head's relaxed. And then what you're going to do is you're going to arch. And then slowly release that arch. Not hyperextending, which is sticking the bum right out. It's literally coming back to a neutral position. And again, as you come under, just relax the head, don't hold any tension. And we're going to do that for a nice minute, just to create that length and fluidity within the spine. Keep that going. Nice and gentle moves. Come back to central position. Sit back onto the heels and walk the arms out. And have a lovely stretch. And breathe. Walk the hands out further if you want to encourage that stretch. Coming up onto all fours, just bringing it into a balance. So as we did the balance standing up, we're going to do a balance also on all fours. Hands, knees, hip distance apart. You're going to take your right leg out. I've got the radiator there and the opposite arm out. Okay, so I can cheat actually, I can rest on one more. The idea is to balance through that central region and breathe. Only hold it to where you feel comfortable. Now I want to just point out, if you find that it hurts your hand, you can use either a pillow or use your knuckle just to rest wherever you feel comfortable. Come out of that position and go straight back into the release. Come back up and let's repeat that on the other side. So the opposite leg and the opposite arm. If you notice, I'm trying to keep my back straight so it's all coming as if it's one level. Okay, don't worry. It takes time to kind of get the balance and working in. And as I said, sometimes balance can change from day to day. Hold it there for a little bit longer. Bring the arms down and return back to stretch. Come back up to centre. Turn round. I'm going to do it from the side so you can see. So pulling in with a nice flat back as much as you can. Feet parallel on the floor. You're going to take the arms out. If they feel too much, you can place them across the shoulders. And you're just going to lean back slightly and breathe. This is working the core. And then you're going to come up and bring the arms down. We're going to do about 4 of those, so I'm going to choose to take my arms out, keep a nice straight back, breathe, and come up. And again, breathe, and come back up. And again, breathe, come back up. And if you can, last time, take it down and hold. Again, if it feels too much, just lower the arms. Come up and release, pose, hug. And have a little rock from side to side. Always feels good to give ourselves a hug. Release, shake out any tension from the shoulders. So we're going to do a slightly different set of floor routines for you today. So this one, If you find that you've got problems actually getting into this position, what I always say, like for example, if I sit with my back flat against the wall and pull in, that can just take some of the pressure off to getting into that position. But again, however far open you need your legs or you feel comfortable, so it's completely entirely up to you. So we're going to take the legs out, and what we're going to do is we're just going to rock gently from side to side. So the reason is, if you're finding any difficulty doing this, place your hand behind the buttock onto the floor, hand in front, and just rock gently from side to side. So we're just creating a little bit more stretch in the internal muscle group, and again, the other side, just a little bit of a stretch, okay? And breathe. Can't believe how quick it's gone this morning. It's 10:02. What's going on? And then bring the hands back, palms flat, or if that feels too much, on your forehand. And all we're going to do is we're going to push forward. So you imagine it's kind of like you're opening up the back. So rather than it being rounded, and some people find it easier to place the hands behind the back and open. And push forward. Just doing that little move, you should feel it into the thighs. And then relax. And again, push forward. This is called engagement. Engagement with all the muscles that connect to the pelvis area. When we start to stretch each one of those muscle groups, it takes pressure off the low back, core, hip problems. And again, if you do have a hip problem, you'll know that there's limitations to what you can do. So never push it. Just take it away for that gentle biting point, that tension. So then we're going to see if we can, while we're up now, we should be able to sit a little bit more upright just from doing that loosening move. You're going to touch toes if you can. So just have a go and see if you can touch your toes. If not, even if you touch you, it doesn't matter. Run on the other side. And come back to centre. So all we're doing is we're mobilising the low back. And what happens is when we mobilise the low back and breathe, all of a sudden, you might have started off by just being able to do this. Then all of a sudden, you might have to go a little bit further. And even if it's the tiniest amount, it's still increasing the flexibility. So you take it down to where you feel comfortable as you're mobilising that spine. And then you bring the hands in front and you're going to just push forward and then back. Push forward and back. Push forward. Now you'll find that as you push forward, if you look at my feet, they want to go forward. The job is to try to keep them where they are. Take it round, hands either side, and we're going to face the chest towards the knee and we're going to pulse. So again, you're going to just pulse. So remember, this is all about, when we talk about stretch, we tend to focus on the larger superficial muscles. And there's so many muscles within the body that what we need to do is activate all of those little deeper ones, which is what these moves are doing. Come back to centre, walk the hands in front, hands either side, and pulse. And breathe. And pulse. And breathe. Now we're just going to do a couple of static stretches. So all you're going to do is you're going to take it how far you can, how far you feel comfortable. Okay. So I find it easy if I hold my foot, but if you can only get to there, that's fine. And so that's your basic. Well, that's your basic, so your foundation, and then as you want to try and see if you can make it a bit harder, you can bring the arm up. Okay. What you'll do is you'll straight away feel an increase in tension. Providing you don't get any pain, you can continue to hold. A really good stretch. Really feel it targeting those back muscles. So he's kind of working on 2 sets of muscles at the same time. Then you're going to come up, back to centre, have the legs, give them a shake out, and then repeat that on the other side. So I like to always assume my posture first, and then bring the arm. But again, you know your limitations, and that's the beauty of safe exercise. You know, it's called safe so that it enables you to still work on those muscles, but at a speed that's comfortable for you. Come back to centre. We're going to turn and we're going to face the knee towards the chest. Now, the idea is, and you'll see a lot of people, and they might do this with the head to the knee, that really isn't doing what we want it to do. We want to really stretch out that lower back, especially after we've done a bit of compression loading. So if you notice how far I go, so my chest is leading the way towards the knee. I'm trying to keep that lower back straight, and I'm looking up. You will feel this under the hamstring. And breathe. And I have to make sure that that leg, if you notice straight away, my leg wants to come in. I have to say, no, stay there. Come up. Move to the other side. And again, I'm not doing this. I am looking up. When I say I'm looking up, it's just a slight tilt. And it's my chest that's doing the work. And it's my back that's stretching out. And it's the hamstring underneath that's doing the work. And breathe. Then come back to centre. And your legs have done such a good job. So bring them in. Give them a little pat. And why not give yourself a little hug? So rounding down. Two options for you. They just stretch out this muscle. So you can either take the leg back, just stretch it. This is quite a nice one. And some people find this is. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways of doing this. We'll do it standing. So I tend to like to be up onto my forearm, and then I take that leg back. Straight away you'll feel that pull. And breathe. A little bit longer. And release. Coming up safely. If you have a hip condition and it's too painful to lay on the side, you can always put a cushion, just that bit of extra padding. I also, if you tend to roll just slightly more forward on the hip, still keeping that back, so I'm not going forward, but just rolling forward on the hip, and just take a little bit more of that discomfort away. Okay, so I'm stretching, and this is aiming at quadricep group. And breathe. And relax. And come up in your own time. Another stretch that we would use, but again, normally you've got to be careful if you've got any knee pathologies. It's fine if you've had a knee op, because you'll know what your limitations are. So another way of stretching out the quads is leaning back, pulling in, lifting up. You'll feel that on the legs. So if you want to, just try that, and you'll see which one suits you. That's the good thing. Any exercise can be modified. And then come back up. Okay, coming up in your own time to the standing position. Okay, let's take the legs a little bit wider. Have a little bend, then come all the way up. People go, why do people do this always at the end of a class? Why do they finish? One reason is when you bend and when you bring the arms and you open, you're expanding the chest, bringing in more oxygen. As you lower the hands, you're releasing the diaphragm. Again, as you bend, coming up, increase that oxygen intake into the body and release down. And give yourself a hug and well done. So hopefully the live streaming has been a little bit better using the Ethernet cable. Last week's was particularly bad, so I did a little test, it looked okay. And as I say, I'm going to one class a week on a Tuesday at 10. I'm going to keep that one going. But there's loads of advice and hints and tips that I'm putting on AY Body Mechanic YouTube and also the Facebook. If you like this video, hit like, and if you feel it will benefit someone, then share it. So sending you much love, have a lovely day, and you know what, whatever happens, I'll try and do it all the time is to keep smiling. Okay, take care and God bless.